Global War 36 enthusiast here with Operation GoldenEye, turn 12.6, no, 13.6, Italy. It is July 1942. I have one tech roll with Italy. I'm starting a brand new one for long-range aircraft, and I fail on a 3. Purchases. I have 15 IPPs to spend. I'm going to get 2 militia for 4, 1 infantry for 3, that makes 7, 1 colonial infantry for 4, that's 11. I'm going to complete construction of that fortification in Gibraltar for 4, and that brings me up to 15, so I save none. Combat movement. Rotate the camera around here. Oops. Let's see, and then zoom out. Do I get the transport on there? Okay. So, I think that shows everything. Okay, so this jet from Western Egypt is going to fly 1-2, hit the transport, and then land in Eastern Egypt. The transport is defenseless. It could fire back against subs now that Panzer J has developed advanced ASW, but it can't do anything against the jet, so that's automatically dead. I see that this isn't gonna... I need to get the coast of Spain off here. Does that show everything? I think so. All right, this sub in C-Zone 81 is gonna come 1, 2, 3 into 48. And then the sub in C-Zone 33, the coastal sub, I mean, is going to come down 1 to hit C-Zone 48. And then the submarine in C-Zone, right up there, 23, will go down 1, 2 into C-Zone 48. And the Italian Navy from C-Zone 79 will move into 48. I'm leaving behind my 2 naval transports there in C-Zone 79. They'll move during non-combat movement. So I will have 1 battleship, 1 heavy cruiser, 3 destroyers, and 2 submarines versus 1 battleship, 3 destroyers, and 2 fleet carriers. Basically, I could think about sailing my Italian Navy somewhere else, maybe go down to South America, or maybe help out in attacking Africa, come down to South Africa or something. Those are things I was thinking about. But the chance to I'm just obsessed with killing carriers. If I get the chance to kill carriers, so Panzer J might have just baited me into this attack, but I will take the bait. That's what I texted in. All right, so I have 1 coastal sub at 1 or 2, 12. I have 2 submarines, 1, 2, or 3. Oh, got a hit. And he told me he wanted to take hits on his carriers first. I'm not doing it that way. I'm learning. I know. I guess these guys. I got 1 hit here. Is this the way I should count it? That the axis. Do I count it as the number of hits? I don't know what the nomenclature is. If people have advice for me about, like the attackers got 1 hit, so I'm doing 1 hit on this side. Let me know if that's not the way to go. I think we're up to the 3 destroyers at 4. 1 hit, and this die is cocked, so I'm going to re-roll this one, but I'm going to get these 2 out of the way, and I'm going to mark the 1 hit here. So 1 more at 4. So, no, didn't hit. I've got 1 at 6 with my heavy cruiser. That's a hit, so I'm up to 3, which is average. Chance here to break average and get 4th hit, 1 at 8. So I got 1 above average. I should have hit only 3 times on average. Got 4. It seems like the Italians are luckier than the Germans. I wish it was the opposite. Now it's the British turn. They have 2 fleet carriers at 2. Well, that's good. That's lucky. It's not good for me, but then he's got 3 hits at 4 with his destroyers. Another hit.
And then he's got his battleship at an 8. Ugh. So we both got one above average because he got a total of 3 hits. I got 4 hits. So he got all my subs on the first round. He should have got 2 hits. I should have got 3 hits. So one above average for both. That completely wipes out his carriers. All right, next round. Start these dice over. I've got the 4 destroyers, or 3 destroyers at 4. This is my attackers. 1 hit, that was average. Put 1 here. 1 cruiser, heavy cruiser, 6. That's a hit, so that puts me up to 2. And 1 battleship at an 8. And that's a hit, so that's 1 above average, I think. Let me think here. I got 8, 14 plus 12, 26. That's, yeah, I should have only got 2 hits on average. He has 3 at 4. Ooh, that was lucky for me because he should have got a hit. And then he's got the 1 battleship at 8. Okay, so I only took 1 hit that round. He took 3. I will, oh no, I'm going to damage my battleship. So that guy will be on his side. Or let me get a little, one of these damage markers. This guy's been damaged. So he's like acting like a heavy cruiser. And he took 3 hits. He wanted to take the first one, damaging his battleship. And then 2 destroyers. All right, now we got 3 at 4 for the Italian destroyers. Miss. And then 2 at 6 with the heavy cruiser and the damaged battleship. 1 hit. Okay, so that was a little bit below average. 1 hit here. And he has the destroyer at 4. Hit. And a battleship. Oh, that's random. I thought it would be the opposite. Okay, so he got 1 hit on me. I'll lose a destroyer. And I got 1 hit on him. He loses a destroyer. Final round, I think. You know, famous last words. 2 at 4 with my destroyers. I hit, but just to be on the safe side, I'm going to roll 2 at 6, just in case I've made an error. Okay, so I hit him twice. And he has 1 at 6. At first I thought it was a hit with a 6, but it's a miss with a 9. I really got lucky because that last 2 rounds he missed. So we started off about even luck, but that one round where I hit, I think, with one of my destroyers, and he missed with all 3 of his destroyers. That was a good round for me. So I take it. I thought I would take it with a damaged battleship, a heavy cruiser, and maybe a destroyer, but I take it with 2 destroyers. Not that it matters because I think this is the last hurrah for the Italian Navy. So I'm really happy that I got the carriers. I'll put these guys back on the fleet card for Italy. And they are in Sea Zone 48. All right. Now we go to non-combat movement. Come back here. Zoom out. I already did my non-combat of this jet fighter from Sea Zone 82 flying back to land in eastern Egypt. I'm going to have 1 air transport in northern Italy is going to pick up this SNLF that was lend-leased to me and fly 1, 2, 3 into Gibraltar, drop them off in Gibraltar, and then go 1, 2, 3 back to northern Italy. 1 naval transport from Sea Zone 79 can move 3 because I've got the major port. 1, 2, 3 to Sea Zone 110, and the other guy is going to go 1, 2, 3 to 109. So I've got 1 in 109, 1 in 110. I'm going to strategic rail move 1 infantry from Rome to Mezzogiorno. Giorno. I hope I'm not totally slaughtering that. Placement of units. I have 1 militia here that's going to get placed in Gibraltar. So that brings me up to 2 militia in Gibraltar. I'll have 1 militia that's going to be placed in eastern Egypt. I have 1 infantry that is being placed in northern Italy. And I have 1 colonial infantry that is being placed in Cyrenaica. Then I've got my fortification that is completed here in Gibraltar. Okay. Let's do a review of 2 places or I guess 3 places. I think it was someone asked that we use pointers here so that people watching the video, if they want to zoom forward in videos, they can see when I'm going over the various places. Eastern Egypt has 1 Italian militia, 1 Italian infantry, 1 Italian jet fighter, 1 German airborne, 1 German strategic bomber, and 1 Japanese fighter. Gibraltar. Gibraltar has 2 militia, 2 infantry, 1 marines, 3 mountain infantry, 1 anti-aircraft artillery, and 1 SNLF. And then the other place I want to go over is the Italian Navy there in Sea Zone 48 has 1 damaged battleship, 1 heavy cruiser, and 2 destroyers. Collect income. Italy is at 11, plus 2 for Gibraltar, plus 2 for Suez. That makes 15 IPP. Next up is Knights Templar with turn 13.7, USA.